Hi guys, today we are with one more problem, and that problem is again with the development of a cone, and it's a combination problem. So the problem is a truncated cone shown in the figure. So this is a truncated cone which is cut like this at 45 degrees at the height of 25 mm, and the height of the cone is 70 and the dia of the cone is 50 mm. So what we have to draw, so we have to draw the plan. So we have to draw the top view of this truncated cone, and we have to draw a true shape, that is the truncated part which is true, which can be seen true. So that is what we have to draw, and then we have to draw the development of that truncated cone. So this is a question, and this is a combination of two. This is a section of solids and development. So let's start doing the question. Okay, this is the reference. I will keep it aside. Now I will start drawing. So I will start drawing by drawing a line. So I will give first the XY line. So this will be my XY line, and I will draw this question in first angle projection. When I draw in first angle projection, that means the top view is below and the front view is above the XY line. So let's start drawing from the top view. So the dia of the cone is 50 mm. So I will open up this compass 25 mm. So this is my 25 mm, and I will draw the base of the cone. Then this base of the cone needs to be divided either into the 8 equal parts or in 12 parts. So let me divide first this cone in 4 equal parts. So this is the center, and I'm drawing the diagonal. So these diagonals should be very light. Now I can divide this into 3, 3, 3 and 3, that means 12 parts. So I will use the protractor, or you can use the compass also, that's your choice. So I'll use at 30 degrees, 30 degree, 60 degree, and this is 90, and this is 120, then 150. So this is how I have divided the circle into 12 equal parts. So let me now connect these points with this, with very light lines. Remember, as much as divisions you do with the base of the 12 equal parts. So now let me name these parts. So I'll name this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So this is the base of the cone, and this is the apex or the center of the cone. That let's name this as 0. Fine. So by drawing this, now I can draw the front view. First we need to draw the top view, then I can draw the front view of this cone. So for that, what I need to do, I need to bring these points up. So I will bring all these points up to the XY line, and these lines should be very light. Remember students, these are the projection lines, and all projection lines. Now we are drawing the front view. So we are looking the cone from this end. When we look at from the cone from this end, so we can see only this much portion, and this much portion is behind. Fine. So that means we will see here 1 prime. So this will be my 1 prime. This will be 2 prime, and behind is 12 prime. And similarly 3 prime, 11 prime, 4 prime, 10 prime. And brackets means behind, something which cannot be seen. That is what the brackets indicate. Then is 5 prime, 9 prime, 6 prime and 8 prime, and this is all alone, that is 7 prime. Okay, this is what I have transferred all those points to the XY line. Now I know the height of this cone is 70, so I need to draw the center line. So I will draw the center line of height of 70 mm. So 10, So this is what is the height. So I will draw the center line, the dotted one. Then what I need to do, I need to join all these points which I have brought up to the XY line, and I need to connect them to this apex. Fine, dear students. So let me connect. And remember, these lines should be very light. Okay, and as such this was a 0, so let's give this 0 prime. So this is my front view which is ready, and this is my top view or the plan which we can say. Now one important thing is that this cone is truncated at an height of 45 degree, at an height of 25 and at an angle of 45 degree. So how we can draw that? Let me now show you that. So we have to take the height from here, from the base of the cone up to, we have to go 25 up. So that means from here I can measure 25, that is 10, this is 25. Now I can draw a line here, a horizontal line. Fine, my dear students, this is what I have drawn, a horizontal line. So this is the point where it gets, so I can keep my protractor there. I can keep my protractor at this point, and it should coincide. So now I can measure the angle, that is 45. So this is my 45 angle. So I can join this point with my 45. So this is the cutting plane which is cutting the cone. So this is the cutting plane. Okay, this is my sectional plane or cutting plane. Okay, this cutting plane is cutting these generators at various points. Fine, so let's name these various points. So if we name them, so this is the point, let's name this is A prime, and this we will say this is B prime, and I know this is two generators, that this line indicates two generators, that is 2 prime and 12 prime. So therefore I will write B prime and C prime. Similarly this point is indicating two generators, that is 3 and 11. So I will D prime, and this is E prime, F, G, H. This is my H, I, this is J and K, and this is my L prime. I hope you understand what I mean. Basically all these lines are being cut with a cutting plane, and this was all alone generator, that was 1. Fine, this is 1, and rest of the in between generators, and they are all indicated 2, that's 2. Now 12. See what we have been asked. Now we need to produce these points up to the base, because I have to draw the top view. So to draw the top view, I need to bring all these points up to the base. So how I will do that? See, I will bring this point up to the base, this point. Okay, as you know that this is the generator, that is 1 prime and O prime. So it cuts the generator here. So this is my A. So right, this is my A, my dear students. Now let's move this one, that is B prime and C prime. Let's see where it cuts. It cuts. So if I produce this, it cuts the two generators, that is, this is the 1 point. So let's say this is my B, this is my B, and this is my C. Guys, you are getting me or not? Okay, I hope you are getting me. Now if I produce this point also, this point, so it also cuts two generators like this. It cuts here, and it cuts here. So what it was D prime. So this is my D and this is my D, this is my E. Fine, students. Now we need to draw this point, and how can we draw this? This is a very difficult point because this is a line, so where it cuts. So this is the only difficult point in this question. So how we can draw that? Let's learn that. So what we have to do, we have to bring this point up to the true generator. So this is the true generator. So what I can do, I will draw a horizontal line from this point up to the true generator. So this is where it cuts. Now I have to draw a vertical line from this point up to this horizontal generator. So this is where it is. So this is the point which I got. Now what I need to do, I need to keep this as a center. I need to keep this as a center and this as a radius, the point which I got from this as a, so draw an arc. So we should draw an arc. Okay, so if we draw this arc, so these are the points where it cuts. So this is the point and this is the point. Okay, what it was F and H, F and G. Yes, it was F and this was G. Now the other points, as you know, because this was the only point which was a little difficult, now we need to do rest of the points same, as we should produce this point. So it cuts here and it cuts here. So it was H and I. So this was H and this is I, and then this point, it also cuts two generators. So let's bring this to down. Okay, it cuts here and it cuts here. Okay, what was it? It was J and K. So this was J and this is my K. And now the last one is the lone generator. So this is where it is here. So what is this? This is L. Now this is my sectional view, sectional top view rather. So what I need to do, I need to join these points with a freehand sketch. So I will join these with a freehand sketch. So this is what I was looking for. So this is my truncation. So I need to hatch this at 45 degrees. We normally does the hatching. So this is, I was looking for. I hope till now you got this question. So this is the plan which I was looking. So this is my plan. So this is I was looking for. Now the second thing which I need to draw is the true shape. Now I need to draw the true shape. For true shape, what I need to do, I will draw a line parallel to this line. So I will draw a line which is exactly parallel to this cutting plane. So a line, I have taken a line, that line is exactly parallel to this cutting plane at any distance, at any location. It doesn't matter, you can go up, you can go this way, it doesn't matter. Fine, we have to draw the true shape of this truncation. So how we can, so we can name this, this is my x1 and y1 line which I have drawn parallel to the cutting plane. Now what next I need to do, I need to draw the lines perpendicular to this from all these points. So I will draw all these points on this line. Fine, so this was this one point, and same I can go with the other points. I need to draw these all points perpendicular to this x1 y1 line. Fine, my dear students, I hope you are getting me in a nice way, because I have to get the true shape of the truncation. Okay, this is what I brought, these all lines perpendicular on this x1 y1 line. Now what other things I need to do. Now I need to do to find the other points. So how I can find those points? So this is my reference line. Fine. So I can from here, so assume this line and this line is same. Now I need to find this line at what it is, how much it is from this line to this line. So it is 1 2 3 4, it's approximately 40. So let's take it. So this is what I was looking for, and I will draw a line exactly parallel to this line. That's my major axis which I was looking for. Fine. So produce again these points beyond this line. Now produce these points beyond this line. Now it's very simple how we can do. So first point we need to take, the first point is this one, so I have to measure it from this point up to the point A. So fine. So this is the first point which I was looking. So this is the line which I was looking. So exactly locates at the middle C. So this is my A. So let's keep this capital A. This is this point. So the second point is, this one is the second point. Okay, this is from here to here. Fine. So let's measure this point. This is my C. Fine. C. So C is on this end. So I will cut here. So this is my C point, and putting it the compass at the same point. Now measuring the B point on the same line. So on the same line, measuring it, keeping it the compass here and measuring it here. So I got two more points. So that is my point C, capital C, and I will keep this capital B. So following the same for the other things. Now E and D, this is the line which is, so I will keep the compass here. I will measure, okay, the D first. So this is my D. So this is, I have to keep the compass here. So this is D, and now I will go for the E, keeping the compass here, and keeping it here. And so this is my what? This is my capital D, and this is my E, and this is J. There it goes. This is J. This is J, and at the same I need to find the K, keeping the compass here and taking the point for the K. Now transferring that same here, that is my K, and it is at here, that is L. So this is what I was looking for, the true shape. That is the part 2 of the question, true shape of the truncation. So I will join them with the freehand sketch, these all points with the freehand sketch. Okay, this is my true shape. Again I need to do what? I need to hatch this portion, the development of surfaces. Though as far as the section of solids is concerned, so this is the plan and this is the true shape of the truncational part. Fine. Now what I need to do now development. So how I do the development, that I have shown in the previous video. So I can take either this point directly, so I will transfer this point here. So let's say this is this point. Now what next I need to do, I need to draw the pi. So what I will do, I will take this point as a center and this as a, this is my generator, which is the true generator. So I will draw an arc. Basically I have to open up this truncated cone. Fine, this is what I have to draw, my dear students. That in the previous lecture also. So there is a formula to find out the cone of that pi. So that is the theta, which is equal to 360 degrees. 360 degrees, that is at the radius of the base of cone, and divided by slant height. Formula which I have shown you in the previous case. So I know the radius because the dia is how much? Dia is 50. The dia is 50, and that means the radius is 25, and the slant height, as I shown in the previous lecture also, you can find out that with the Pythagoras theorem. So we know the height. Fine, we know the height, and we need to know the slant. This slant we need. So height is here how much? It is 70, my dear students, which is given, and the radius of the cone, because the dia is 50, so radius is 25 mm. So we can 21 degree. This. That is the angle of this pi. So I will measure the angle. I'll keep my protractor here. So I will measure 121. That is 30. It is 120, and it's 121. So it is here. So I will join this with the arc. Now in the previous lecture I have given all these details in the previous lecture, very detailed way. So now I need to divide, as I have divided this cone into 12 equal parts. So same way I will do this. I will divide this into 12 equal parts. So what I will do, I will divide this first into 2 parts. So this is how I have to do this, keeping the compass here and cutting the arcs. So this is how I can do this question. The development of the cone right now, that 2 is the truncated one. So things I have shown in the previous lecture goes same as it did in the previous one. So I will name them. So let's keep this is my A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, and this is again A. Fine. Now because it's a truncated one, so how we can get the truncated one cone? So as you know, this is the true generators. There are only two true generators, that is 1O and 1,7. So these are the only true. That means this one and this one. Rest are all apparent generators. So we need to take these all points to the true generators. So let me first take you. So I'll keep the compass here and I'll measure up to A prime. So this is how I have to measure. Now I will keep my compass here. So I'll cut this here A and here A. So this is my, let's keep this is my 1 and this is my 1. Fine. Similarly, other points, what I said, I need to take them to the true side. So I'll take this point up to this. So it was of 2 generators. So it was my 2 generators. So I will now take this point and keep my compass leg, one leg at the center and another leg at the head. Now these 2 generators, I will cut these 2 generators. So this one and this one. So let's keep this was my 2 and 3. Fine. Similarly, I can go on. Now next one, I will bring the next point up to the true generator by drawing a horizontal line. So this is my point. So now I'll keep one leg here and another here. So now I can cut 2 more generators. Those are this one and another is this one. So let's say this was 3 and this is 4 and this is my 5. 4 and 5. So now next one is this one, this I have already taken there, so measuring it, keeping a one leg of the compass here, another here. So now I will cut two more generators, that is this one and this one. So this is my 6 and this is my 7. Fine. Now same, I can take this point, this generator, up to the true generator by drawing a horizontal line. So this is the point. So same way I will go one leg here and another here. Now I can keep it here and transfer to those generators. So this is my 8 and this is my 9. So the one more is there, that is this point. So I will take this point to the horizontal, to the true generator. So this one. So one leg here, another leg here. Now again it was cutting 2, so this is 1 and this is another. So this is my 10 and this is my 11. So that the last one, that is already on the true generator, because this is again a true generator, so I can take it from keeping one leg here and another at the true generator. So let's keep it here and here. Okay, this is my 12. Now what I need to do, I need to join all these points by a freehand sketch. So I will join this point with the 2, then with the 4, 6, 8, this is my 10, 12 and 11. And 3, it was this one, 3. Now I need to darken this hole, so let me dark. I will dark this by freehand. So this needs to be darkened, so do it with freehand. So this is what I got. I had a question. It was a long question, I know. We have to draw the plan, so we have drawn the plan. The true shape, this is the true shape which I have got, and the development of the cone. So this is the development of the cone. I hope, my dear students, you got this in a very nice and good way. And if you got that, please do share this lecture with your friends and colleagues, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you very much for watching me.